Texas 95.7, the Armadillo. Craig Vaughn in the studio. Lee Manoir, Peyton, Casey, the whole WRCA staff in the studio.
You got us all.
Man, we're missing the intern. That's the only person we're missing, huh?
She's actually got to work, so she's staying at the office to work.
Yeah, unlike us who've been on the road for I don't know how long.
Bunch of slackers in the studio making the intern do all the work.
Hey, Craig.
Hi, Casey.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing.
We just got serenaded by Casey.
That's right, we did. Y'all missed that. Sorry.
It was
that's pay-per-view radio.
rendition.
Double rodeos over the weekend. Wichita Falls and Edgewood, New Mexico. Who went where?
I went to Wichita Falls, and it was hot.
Hot.
A little bit of rain, and yeah, just it's kind of good to see it and good to see everybody, and that's a great event that they put on there, and and then Lehman was in New Mexico. So.
How did you go to New Mexico and Casey didn't go? How did that work?
Casey's making a long trip to Arizona soon, so we're like letting her save up her energy, saving up her energy.
My probation officer wouldn't let me off.
No, that one I believe more. That's totally more understandable.
Yes.
Lehman, I don't believe yours at all. No, I knew you were had to be making that up.
Casey, I would not believe that for a minute.
Sorry, Casey, I would.
I mean, extradition out of Texas back to New Mexico is probably not a thing. So.
I don't even know what extraditing means.
Now back to Kansas, Peyton's son, that's a whole other story.
Yeah, who knows?
Right.
They exercise.
We're out on our own where we're from.
That's right.
Which half of the people listening to this, they're out on their own. It might take 45 minutes for the law to get to us, so we got time to run.
But no, we did have 2 rodeos. Very busy time of year. Actually, we got rodeos stacked and packed. We had 2, recently again, and then we got 2 this time. And then I think we actually kind of have a little bit of a lull here, don't we? This next weekend, we're not having a sanction, but Casey, we're doing that Oliver's 3-in-1 here in Amarillo.
Oh yeah, that'll
be coming up. We'll talk a little bit about that. Sorry, I got out of order. I was just thinking out loud, but. Of our 2 rodeos today, we're going to interview one of those. The winners from Wichita Falls are actually Brandon Colts this morning, so they're not going to be able to join. But you want to do Wichita Falls first as far as basic results, and then we can dive into...
We sure can.
Okay, let's do that.
Not a big deal. Yeah, so Wichita Falls, over the years, you might have noticed that they do things a little different for us. They... actually have a chuck wagon cook-off and an art show and several different things that happen. So all that comes into play on placings. So not only the guys on the team, it's wives and ranch owners and everyone gets involved. So
it's the whole ranch rodeo.
Skits to plays to...
I'm sure some of them guys hate that, and I'm sure some of them love it, and I'm sure every fan who just wants to go get entertained absolutely loves that. Yeah,
so I think the skit or the performance Bonds has done really well.
Yeah,
Bonds Ranch has done really well for the last couple of years, and they actually bowed out of it to give somebody else a chance.
Nice.
So
yeah, April sings opera.
April Bonds.
Yes, April Bonds. So how do you compete?
Yeah, somebody's singing, hitting those notes like that.
Jolene songs and picking and grinning and trying to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
You can't beat an opera singer.
So
that's called sportsmanship.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Yeah, and this year the chuck wagon deal was cinnamon rolls and T-bones. So, but that's just a little bit of what goes on.
I just had lunch and I'm hungry again now. Just saying those words.
I wasn't on the judging committee, and that's kind of one of those things that...
How do you get signed up?
That's a perk, exactly. Yeah, right?
Exactly, but...
I'm sure Bob's on it.
But no, a huge congratulations to Tongue River Ranch out of Dumont, Texas. And then second place went to Burns Ranch out of Henrietta, Texas. And let me tell you, they were right up there. It was tough. It came down to the wire, and they knew it, and everyone was excited. And even them placing second, it's their time. They're due. They've been top 3, top 4.
Okay.
And some of the other ones too. So
that's when we talked about last week about
they're getting closer and closer.
Yeah.
And then third place was Vaughn's Ranch out of Saginaw, Texas. And then top hand was Casey Mitchell from the R.A. Brown Ranch in Throckmorton. And then top horse was ridden by Clinton Jones with the Pitchfork Land and Cattle out of Guthrie, Texas. The name of that horse was Conager.
Now, I like Conager.
Conager.
Conager is a better name than Pepto, my Tolo,
What was that one?
Leo, my Philo.
Yeah.
Peptid Magic.
Those are for, I
Really?
like
You
that.
don't
Yeah.
know?
I can't remember.
They're fun like that. I like that.
Yeah. And then I guess still on the horse side of things, Wichita Falls does a Best Remuda, and would like to shout out to the Tool Ranch. They're a new card with us, and they were riding some good looking ponies out in there, so they went home with the Best Remuda award. So that's out of the group that was there, and who Wichita Falls invites, and the teams that compete there, and the history that's in that pen. That's a huge accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
So congrats to the Tool Ranch.
Excellent. Excellent.
Awesome. Okay. Next up, you ready?
Headed to New Mexico.
New Mexico, the land of Casey.
Manana.
Great joy.
Okay, you said Edgewood, but Craig, the rodeo was actually moved to Moriarty.
Okay.
I mean, they're
I'm looking at
stones
the,
distance away, but really neat arena there in Moriarty. It was actually kind of nice that they went there. Kudos to the local community. There was lots of folks that turned out for their first year to do it, and that was awesome to see. So let's run down through the placings on this deal. Really across the board, Crossroads Ranch in every event pretty much handled this one pretty easily. Crossroads out of Elida, New Mexico, Trey Rusk and Jared and Emmett and Brock, Homero and Bradley. That team, they were with us last year at the World Championship. They've been a couple times, Casey. Won a lot of good stuff, and they're going to get another chance at it this year. They won Moriarty and got the invite to go to the World Championship. So we'll be talking to Trey here in a minute, get his perspectives on things.
That's Trey Rusk, not Trey Musk.
Yes, get that right.
Rusk.
Rusk.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, Trey Rusk.
Now Rusk is a good Texas name. That's
There he goes.
it's one of the, it's one of those. Yeah.
Did he say
yes,
that?
And it was
Daggum New Mexican has to talk about this Texas
This is
history.
why I love to do
But
that.
Craig
Why do you
brought
think I said it last year?
He brought it up. Rusk was a big name in Texas history, and he even asked Trey, "Are you related to Colonel Cornwallis Rusk?" Or I don't
Something
remember
like that.
what it was.
From
Close.
the Alamo.
Yeah.
What was this? I don't remember. I'm glad Casey.
You know, there's a Rusk
our local
Street
historian
here in Amarillo.
recalls
because of that.
everything ever said ever. How does she do that?
I don't know. It's
It's a gift.
I don't know, that memory of an elephant?
Steel trap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steel trap.
big as an elephant and think like a damn gum squirrel.
What was that thing you said? Oompa Loompa. That's what I was going to go back to.
Oompa Loompa potato.
Potato. They'd have no clue what we're talking about. Okay, second place at Moriarty was Cody Heck and his guys with Heck Cattle. Congrats to them. And then third place was Singleton Ranches out of Lamy, New Mexico. And Singleton's actually already qualified, so you'll see them in November at the World Championship. So Crossroads, Heck, and Singleton, first, second, third. Lo and behold, Crossroads is kind of walking away with everything. You know, I'm like, share your toys a little bit, right? But Trey Rusk was voted top hand, and he's from Crossroads. And then top horse was Jared Burris, and Red Ray is that horse. He's also from Crossroads. The significance of this is that they chose these a little differently at this. The contestants voted. It was not a judge situation. So Trey and Jared won by a vote of their peers. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, especially New Mexicans, because I think that we're paying off the people to do that for us. But Jared's horse that he rode and got top horse here, got top horse in Cimarron too. So that dollar signs are going up for Red Ray, I'm sure. I mean, I'm just saying.
It's a nice horse.
It is a nice
nice
sorrel horse.
Yep. So that's how the two events shook out there. You want to?
Yep. Want to call
Mr. Trey Rusk?
Thomas Jefferson Rusk was his name.
Oh.
There you go. All right, let's call him.
Remember.
All right, we got him. Direct relative of
Thomas Jefferson Rusk.
Yeah, probably not, but maybe Trey. We like that story better. Welcome to the show, Trey. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
What, do you like him better now because he's in New Mexico and he was living in Texas? Or that? I mean, come on now. Be easy on the guy. Oh, before we get started, Trey, did you get kind of a little bit banged up, stomped in the dirt in the bronc riding? Are you okay?
I did Saturday night. Yes, ma'am. I'm just fine.
You're okay, bud?
Oh yeah.
I mean, don't lose your hair over it or nothing.
Oh, God.
Well, I ain't got much hair to lose.
You should have went the other way with that answer. She may have been more lenient on you.
Trey knows I'm kidding, but they told me that you kind of drew a rough one and you kind of got a little bit in the dirt, and I was just like, holy crap, hope he's okay. I never asked him that.
Nope, I am just fine.
Good, because that's 3 times I've seen you.
I know.
Boy, youth is amazing, is what I told them.
I never seen Jared move so fast.
Oh, my.
He'd come running out. Oh, yeah, he was running out across there. Trey was just he wasn't really hurt. He was just kind of like looking for making Jared run, I think, right, Trey? He was just all far.
I was actually to see how fast he can move still.
Well, can you do that again somewhere else? Because I want to see it too.
Nah, no, I really don't plan on doing it anywhere else.
He probably was like, honest. I better go out there and help him, because if not, I'm going to have to do all the work.
Yes, ma'am.
Trey, looking at things after you get back and you have a chance to dissect all the stuff, this still really was y'all's rodeo. I mean, from start to finish, everybody was chasing Crossroads. How did you feel? I know Friday, as you're trying to build that score and time to carry you through Saturday, did y'all kind of have a pretty good feeling of where you were at Friday, and how did that make you feel going into that Saturday perf?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we started out real strong on Friday, and we just knew going into Saturday, if we just kept going where we was and kept doing what we was doing, we would be all right. And we kind of had a general idea where we was at on Friday night, but you just never know on one of them rodeos. That's 2 full go rounds.
Yeah, for sure. And what we see here in the events is you got 2 firsts, 2 thirds, strong showing in the bronc riding, obviously. Man, I mean, it's just kind of one of those deals where guys were on your tail all weekend trying to break through, and you were just so consistent. I remember sorting and stray gathering, man, y'all just were killing it. And in the milking too, just, I'm talking together. It was impressive to watch. You guys were working well together.
Thank you. Yes. And, yeah, I guess you can say when it's your day, it's your day, and it just so happened to be our weekend last weekend, and it just worked out just right for us.
Well, I bet Emmett is excited, because Emmett, he smiles or not, but I'm so glad.
Yeah, no.
I'm glad.
Emmett's excited. Everybody's excited, and it'll be that Brock Deering's first time to make it to the final, so he's real excited too.
Well, he might as well just take notes there, because wound up as Jared and you get during championship, I'm pretty sure he's going to be like, these are not the same people I came here with.
Oh, he'll get just as wound up as we will. He's just as big a competitor as we all are. So
well, that's great.
He'll be wound up too. Yes, ma'am.
And no masks. So tell Jared no masks. He'll be happy.
That's better, because if there is, he probably won't show up.
See, I'm telling you. But he'll buy me one.
Yeah, he'll buy you one.
We were telling everybody how the whole deal shook out, and so we told them about your top hand and then Jared winning top horse. So, that's pretty cool.
Yes, sir.
That was a vote of all the ranch teams. So, as a guy that's won before, top hand, top horse yourself, Jared's won. Did it hit a little different knowing that it wasn't judged, it was voted on by everybody?
That's what we were talking about. It kind of hit a little different this time because the contestants got to vote on it instead of just there was either a single person or two people voting on it. It was the whole team, everybody's team in the rodeo. So that kind of made it more special, I believe. Yes, sir.
Yeah, very cool.
See, people really do think that Jared's nice. There are people out there that think he's nice. It's not just you and I, Trey. I mean,
they do. There he is. Yeah.
Everyone, please.
He is nice. He is a good boss. I will say that.
Yeah, let's all put it out there, and then if anyone can send him a postcard, he sure would appreciate it. Just telling him how much everybody loves him.
Yep.
Oh, he's getting thrown under the bus, Trey. Big time.
Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. He wouldn't have it any other way.
Right. We didn't say he didn't deserve it.
It's one of those things that Casey gets to say whatever she can, and then everyone just takes it like, oh, it's just Casey.
Yeah, if you or I said those things, Peyton, we'd get beat up in the street.
It's just Casey.
She can say it.
Well, Jared and I have had words before. It's all good. And Trey, it's good. We love these guys. It's all good.
Well,
Craig, are you writing in your journal?
Yep.
Are you having a moment?
Yep. Told you I was going to take notes on you.
Trey Rusk for president.
Trey, one thing I'll tell you is I've, seen and been able to give that packet to several ranches so far since I've been here.
Yes, sir.
There's always excitement. You tell guys are really just overjoyed and they know what it means to their ranch and their families. I can honestly tell people, listen, I don't know that I've ever seen anybody more excited to qualify for the World Championships than Crossroads Ranch. And Trey Rusk, that means the world when you show that emotion because it tells the three of us sitting there in these chairs that work in that office how much this means. Mm-hmm. So, man, thank you for that passion.
Yes, and that's why I always take it as is that's our national final. That's the NFR to us Cowboys, and that's a huge accomplishment, man. There's not a lot of people out there that can say they get to go to it every year, and get qualified. And it is hard to get qualified and go now because there is a lot of teams out there that are going that are very competitive and very tough. So when you do get qualified, it's an honor.
It's accomplishment.
In my opinion.
You're exactly right. It's an accomplishment to our preserving the heritage. And the teams that you were up against, every one of the same ranches that you competed with, or you've day worked with, or you've ran cattle with, they all feel the same way. And anytime we can represent that on one showcase piece, everybody wants to show off what ranch they're riding for. Everybody wants to have that audience. But you had it. That was a tough rodeo.
Absolutely.
I mean, you got Crestone, you got Hatchet, you got Singletons. I mean, Wilsons are there. Just going off the list, just off the top of my head, and it's not one you can say, well, we'll just make it up tomorrow at the pumpkin rolling and get it figured out. Well, that pumpkin's done smashed and made pie by the time Friday night's over. Yeah, it's done.
Right. Yeah, no, it was dang sure a tough rodeo. That is for sure.
Well, you guys earned every point and everything you got. That's the key.
Well, thank you.
It wasn't given to you,
Thank y'all.
Congrats on that. And we look forward to seeing you in November, but it'll be good. Good time.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
we appreciate y'all for everything y'all do for us. So,
hey, Trey, I got one thing for you, buddy. It's kind of neat.
Ma'am.
For everyone listening, Saltemeyer's daughter is actually a scholarship recipient.
Oh, cool.
And her name is Casey as well, and it's spelt just like mine. And I think that's pretty darn cool. It just shows how it all kind of works together. So, good deal. Sure. You tell that crew I said hi and that we are supporting for y'all. Be careful. I'm sure you're going to go to Roaring Springs and Earth, ma'am. I think, probably. Yes.
Yeah, we got them two left. Yes, ma'am.
Good deal, amigo. Well, congrats. And you need anything, give us a holler.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all very much. I greatly appreciate it.
All right, so Casey, pumpkin rolling.
It's just a pumpkin.
Is this a New Mexico thing, or?
But I'm sure in Texas they got a possum rolling, I'm sure, and maybe a peanut rolling, maybe an Aggie rolling. I don't know what they do around Texas parts, but like a pumpkin rolling ain't going to be just a pumpkin rolling. Ain't going to be just this easy thing. But like Friday night was tough, so they smashed the pumpkin, made the pie, and next thing, moving on.
You'd probably be right. I guess rolling pumpkins probably really wouldn't be very
I'm
very
sending
easy.
Casey to Beaver, Oklahoma.
Well, they do
I'm
the cow
sending her.
pigeon.
Yes, she's already been there.
What happens
The
there?
cow patty pitching.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a real sport. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
know about this
Yeah.
pumpkin rolling.
Yeah.
Rolling, no pumpkin. I do, though, Craig, want
Did they
to
use a stick?
apologize to Jared Burris, kind of, sort of, not really. No, great guy. I have to give him a hard time. Known him a long time. And so if I've offended anybody out there,
Today.
I don't really think I care.
You started out really good. We were apologizing, but then we just stuck it right back in.
To Jared, to everybody.
Can we create a disclaimer at the end of the show that we just run every time?
Good guy.
Yeah.
Coming up this week here in Amarillo, we got the Oliver Cowboy celebration coming up.
The 3-in-1 Saturday. If you want tickets to this, they are selling them in advance. Run by the saddle shop there at Oliver's. Pick them up there if you want. But there'll be plenty for sale day of. It's out at Range Riders. It'll be a good time. It's good watching. Casey, part of the proceeds of this, they've been doing this since they started. Good cause. They help us out.
Yeah, now, I might be wrong on their annual. I think this is their fifth annual.
It's their fifth, yep.
Good job. I did get
I know
right.
this one. We've been with them for all five. This is like
So the proceeds Oliver's gives back to the foundation. And so your dollars are at work. And it'll be a tough little 3-in-1. It's open, and there's a lot of our teams that are around the area that go to it. There's a lot of people. Wear your sunscreen because I got really sunburnt. We've been rained on there before.
This is my favorite one. I just think it's fun it's easy to keep track of. If you know nothing about rodeo, you'll pick it up really quick. And there's not a lot of like points, or you don't have to worry about that kind of, it's just basically a time.
Yeah, you just go get it done.
3 cows, 3 cowboys, pen one, tie one down, doctor one. That's it.
over.
Best time
Next one.
wins. Yeah. It's fast paced. And like I said, you really don't have to know anything about it's a great if you've always heard us talking about what's all that ranch rodeo stuff about. Come on out to this one. You'll figure it out real
Is
quick.
there an open bronchitis?
Yes, there is.
Okay,
Yep,
I
yep.
did.
Yep.
I saw your name. I saw your name.
Celebrity bronc ride.
Celebrity.
Didn't even have it. It said
I got my
on.
stick horse all picked out.
Hot picker will be ridden by Craig Vaughn.
I like that name. Is there a hot picker? That's a good
I'm
name.
sure there is.
That's a good. That's a good name.
But
I
no,
have to
come out.
remember that one.
It'll be a good time.
Yeah,
It'll be a good time.
and Oliver's is really putting in a lot of work on this deal, and they're raffling off a Gary Wiggins buckle.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then we'll also be out there selling raffle tickets for the foundation that we
good.
do every year, that Oliver saddles. So, if you want to get some tickets early and stop by and see us, and we'll be happy to help you out.
That saddle will be drawn Sunday of championship. So get your ticket early, and it might just be the golden ticket.
That's right.
But you can't lose it.
No.
Don't lose it.
Put it somewhere.
Don't lose it, Lehman.
Nope.
And then ask me where you put it.
I know. But see, we're not eligible to win anyway, so that doesn't work.
But you've got grandsons.
That's true. That's true. That's true. So, yeah, we're going to do that this weekend. And then reminder, next week, we're going to interview Bubba from Tongue River. They were the winners at the Texas Ranch Roundup. Cool. So we'll do that next week and talk some other goodies.
Yeah, no other rodeo this weekend, right? No sanctioned event. So
We get to take a break.
We do get to take a break. But for my mom listening, I'm not wanted by my probation officer. Everybody.
She checked in like she's supposed to.
I did. I checked in like I was supposed to.
WRCA.org. Get the complete schedule of events. You can see all the rodeos that are coming up and past results and everything like that. If you're like me, you want to keep track and pick one at the end. They've got them on their Youth Ranch Rodeo and their results and when they're coming and the whole schedule of events is up already. So get on there. WRCA.org. Don't go buying your tickets from strangers. Just go to WRCA.org.
Stranger danger.
You thought I was going to cut her off, huh? Hang on, I'm going to let her.
Let it roll.
Let it roll.
I actually thought we were done.
No.